You made it, and right on time. Today we are talking about how a lawyer in Mumbai and his neighbor were the catalyst for the world's largest beach cleanup. And now, wildlife is returning to the beach. Happy Monday, it's September 21st, 2020. And whether you're tuning in the day that this episode drops or any other day, it's another day to be thankful to being on the right side of the ground. Really appreciate you tuning in and making time for myself and joining all the other modern believers out there. I'm looking forward to enjoying this cup of coffee with you today. Hey, Nick, what are we talking about today?
Eduardo, we're talking about good news.
Nicholas, you know it. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us in today's episode of The Modern Believer, the podcast that reminds us that the good news is that there is good news. Spread the love by sharing today's episode with one friend. Who is the Modern Believer? Great question. The Modern Believer is you. It's our families. It's me. It's our communities. It's individuals that know that there's lots of good going on and believe change can happen. Let's begin. Date with the ocean, tons of plastic and trash, gone. Let's love our oceans. Thanks, Alicia, for sharing these good news. As reported by multiple sites like GoodNet and Tree Hugger, the world's largest beach cleanup has been happening in Versova Beach in Mumbai. The biggest things happen in 1 second. 33-year-old lawyer Afroz Shah and his neighbor Harbanj Mathur were taking a stroll on the shore of Mumbai's Versova Beach when they realized the unfortunate state of the beach. A never-ending trash mix of clothing, plastic, cement, glass bottles, and more cluttered the beach. It reached up to their shins. A call to action from their heart was then born, and that same day they started picking up trash. This could no longer be ignored, they decided. Since then, Shah has gone to the beach every weekend and encouraged more people to join him. Bollywood actors, politicians, kids, and people from all walks of life have joined in. And what he has dubbed a date with the ocean. Shah leads by example, of course. At first, he would go knocking on doors to recruit volunteers, and he would often offer to clean public toilets and other communal spaces before even asking for help. Leading by example, being the change he wants to see. And after over 100 consecutive weeks, the beach has been completely transformed. 12,000 tons of trash gone. The cherry on top, due to the cleanup efforts, Oliver Ridley turtles have returned to the beach for the first time in decades, y'all. The Oliver Ridley turtle is the smallest of the sea turtle species and is classified right now as vulnerable. Shah, who was awarded the 2016 Champion of the Earth in the Inspiration and Action category by the United Nations Environment Program, says he is an ocean lover. He shared that he feels that we owe a duty to our ocean to make it free of plastic and hopes that this is the beginning for coastal communities across India and the world. The work continues, though. Shah continues to expand his awareness campaigns and direct his work towards preventative tools as well, such as stopping waste from entering Mumbai's creeks, because there's more than one creek in Mumbai. One 15-year-old girl volunteer said it best. We are clearing up the mess created by our parents. If we don't want our generation to face the problem of plastic, we have to come here and clean it up. If you are on the beach, listen, take your trash back. That empty beer bottle you leave in Carolina Beach could end up on the shore of Asinia Mafia, a beach in Cote d'Ivoire. Let's inspire change together. The work we do today ensures our 2050 looks great. Let's take a moment of silence to meditate and pray for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, her family, and the change she inspired in many. The work continues. Let's keep driving change together as one. Think of one thing that you're grateful for today. If you think of more than one, that's great too. Let's take a few seconds to be grateful. Hey, Nick, what are you thankful for today?
I'd have to say one thing I'm thankful for, and there's a lot of things, but one thing I'm most thankful for, especially during these uncertain times, is just friends and family. It seems to be a recurring thing that many people mention, but it's honestly the truth. With so much uncertainty and just during these daunting times, there's so much change. Having that constant of friends and family there to give support or aid in any way, it just means so much, and it's definitely something I am very, very thankful for.
The known secret to a very strong foundation indeed. Nick, couldn't have said it better. Also, happy birthday today to all the Adams and Natalias out there today. Happy birthday to you both. The world became a better place when you were born. Share this episode with Natalia or Adam if you may know. It may not be their birthday, but they should know that the world became a better place when they were born. Listen, staying positive doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. That's really tough. It means that even on the hard days, you know that the better ones are coming. Keep going and let every day's small and big successes compound onto one another. What cool stuff is going on in your community or company? What other good news should the other modern believers be hearing? Send me a message and let me know. Though we can keep talking for hours about the great stuff going on in the world, you need to go about your day. Fly, be free, but before you go,
Just wishing everybody a wonderful day and hope that you can go out and make it one to remember.
likewise, Nick, please send more good news and leave feedback in the form of a review, download, or follow, and spread the love by sharing today's episode with one friend. And remember, it costs $0 to be a kind human being. Love big and expect nothing in return. Keep being yourself. That's the only thing we all want from you. Thank you for your time. And I want to remind you that I love you. Keep on keeping on. I'm immensely proud of you, no matter where you are in life. You have a friend in me. Thanks for joining today's episode of The Modern Believer, the podcast that reminds us that the good news is that there is good news. Make it a great day.